Hello, 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 hello. Hello everyone, welcome back to the New Zealand series. Today I'm talking about the top 3 places to visit North Island of New Zealand. Also, my little plant behind me, she's not okay. She's a lily, and I haven't been giving her enough water, so I'm hoping she's gonna perk up. So she's looking a bit sad for now. So these places are recommendations on where I've been in the North Island. South Island video is coming soon. They're also in the order that I visited them, so if you're making an itinerary, maybe that's helpful to know that you can visit them in this order. Let's jump into it. The first place I'm going to recommend is the Bay of Islands, or Pahia, right on the northern tip of the North Island. It's just a small little fishing village with lots of independent shops and cafes and restaurants right on the water. You can do some boat trips, you can go horse trekking, you can do skydiving. So you can actually get a ferry over to a place called Russell, which was the original capital of New Zealand, and it's like a really cute little town. Again, a lot of nice places to eat and just a really nice vibe if you're there in the summer. I also did a day trip to Cape Reinga, which is the northernmost tip of New Zealand, which is of the main island of New Zealand. There are some more northern, smaller islands that you can visit. I don't really know how, but this is the most northern tip of the main bit of New Zealand. It's also where the Pacific Ocean meets the Tasman Sea, so you see where they meet and clash, and it makes these kind of like rectangle waves. It's really cool to see that. If you're in the North Island, worth going to. It's a lot more tropical and warmer up there, apart from the wind. Really nice place to visit in the summer months. The second place I'm going to recommend is Rotorua, which I've spoken about in my top 4 activities video, because there's actually so much to do here. I stayed there for 4 days. You probably only need about 3 days to see everything and do everything. So yeah, I stayed for 4 days. It's known for being like a geothermal area. So there's lots of like hot pools around there and different spas you can go to. I went to the Polynesian spa, which had loads of different pools at different temperatures. Some were alkaline, some were acidic, just like really relaxing time. So that was one of the activities I did. I did zip lining, which is in my other activities video as well. It was like one of the best things I did in New Zealand. There's a geyser as well, which I didn't visit, but it's like, you know, in Yellowstone, I think it's in Yellowstone in the US. That's where the water shoots up, and it's like really amazing. You can go see that as well there. There's also a luge, which is at the top of a telecabin, or a gondola, as people in the UK and the US will call it. You go up the gondola and then you get in these like little carts. It's almost like Mario Kart, and you go down the hill and you race your friends. I went by myself, but I did it again in Queenstown with my friends, and it's so much fun, like definitely a laugh. You can also visit a redwood forest, which is not like in the US with the giant sequoia trees, but it's still just gorgeous, and there's lots of nice walks you can do. You can do like some that are a couple of hours long. I did one that was 40 minutes. Yeah, just really peaceful and nice place to be in nature. Lastly, Hobbiton is really close by. It's only about an hour away. That's a really good like half-day trip to do. It's so worth it, even if you haven't seen The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings. It's really beautiful and amazing that that was a movie set, and you learn different facts about the movies and kind of how they made them, and it's just really impressive what they did and how the movie got made there. The only thing about Rotorua, which is what it's known for, about the geothermal activity, is it smells like sulfur there, like really strong. So you kind of just have to get used to the smell. I don't know if you can, but if you live there a long time, I'm sure you do. But in my hostel, I woke up from the smell, which is a new experience, I'll give it that. I've never been woken up from a smell before, so just keep that in mind. The third place I'm going to recommend in the North Island is Taupo, which is a city on the biggest lake in New Zealand, and I think it's the biggest lake in Australasia, pretty sure. You can do boat tours here. You can go and see Maori rock carvings on a boat tour. There is also the Tongariro National Park nearby, so there's all sorts of hikes. There's multi-day hikes to huts, which I would love to do. I really want to do a multi-day hike, which I'm actually going to do in a couple of weeks in Albania, so stay tuned for that content. I did do the Tongariro Alpine Crossing here, which video coming soon, guys. I promise it's coming. It's just, there's been a bit of a delay on the content, but it's coming. You can find out all things to do with Tongariro Crossing, and that's just a full-day hike, and it's out as well. Gorgeous. Editing Sally here. There's a couple things that I forgot to mention about Topol, which I don't know how I forgot, but on the way you can stop up at Hooker Falls, which is this gorgeous like gorge with crazy flowing water and like it's icy blue. Really worth a stop off for like even just 10 minutes. And also in Topol is the McDonald's inside a plane, which to be honest, it's a bit shabby inside, but worth popping over to take a photo of to say you've been there. Okay, back to the video. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just a little one talking about the North Island and things to do on the North Island. There's obviously way more you can visit, like the Waitomo Glowworm Caves or Hot Water Beach, and Auckland obviously is also in the North Island, and Wellington. Wellington is meant to be amazing. I just unfortunately only got to spend one night there, like literally 12 hours there. So I've heard great things about Wellington as well. Yes, check out my video about the South Island as well, because South Island, in my opinion, had like a lot more outdoor activities to do and is a lot more nature based, whereas the North Island is more like cultural, I'd say. So hope you enjoyed this little video and subscribe for more.